Despite the name alluding to an eventual conclusion, there are 6 of these bad boys. I'm gonna rank all 6 Final Destination movies. Let's get into this. Welcome back to Cinefanatics. My name is Robert Adams. Today I'm going to rank all 6 Final Destination movies now that Final Destination Bloodlines is hitting theaters this weekend. Real quick before I get into this is going to be my opinion. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. Also, while you're down there, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Come follow us here on Cinefanatics, doing fun things. So let's jump into this list. Then I'm going to try to keep it spoiler free as much as possible. Let's go. At number 6, The Final Destination. Fortunately, this wasn't the Final Destination, but it's easily the most forgettable. The car racing premonition wasn't scary. The overly CGI'd effects looks like something that was made for a sci-fi made-for-TV movie. While it does have some interesting kills, I just kind of wish it was in a much better movie. Number 5, Final Destination 3. Great cast, but this movie was extremely underwhelming given how good the first 2 were. This was the point in the franchise where I feel like the creators were like, hey, cool, we've got a successful franchise on our hands, let's not care so much this next go-round. It didn't live anywhere near my expectations, yet I still have fun with a few scenes, and the roller coaster premonition is pretty scary, especially for those of us who are afraid of roller coasters and don't like them. Number 4, Final Destination 5. This is a very standard and generic Final Destination film. The kills are okay, special effects are kind of overly CGI'd, acting is give or take here and there. It's passable but not the greatest. This movie shines though with its storyline. The kills are creative and the final moments of the movie, which I'm not going to spoil, but that definitely elevated this movie from just passable, generic mid to, alright, y'all did something good here with this movie. I really like how this movie just came together and what it means for the entire series. Number 3, Final Destination Bloodlines. Surprisingly, I really love this movie, and I love how it continues the world building that was kind of left off with, 2, how it just expands on that lore in ways that, again, I'm surprised that I haven't seen in any of the other movies. 3, 4, 5 never went this avenue, and it's surprising because it's so blatantly obvious right there in front of your eyes. This is the direction you should have taken it. Great kills, great premonition sequence and how that's all involved into the actual storyline. And I also really love the use of humor in this movie. This movie makes these kills, as absurd as they are, the humor is kind of helping to cut that absurdity away and make it a little bit more palatable, even though the gore effects are still pretty good, even though it's kind of like a mass of jumbled gore in some places. And I could not talk about this movie without mentioning the tribute to Tony Todd. Given the circumstances of the storyline of this movie, they did not foresee his death when making this movie. So his monologue, his scene in this movie, holds a whole lot more weight given the fact that the actor has passed away, and I feel like this is an amazing final tribute to the legend of Tony Todd. Number 2, Final Destination. This is the OG of death and Rube Goldberg type killing devices for the survivors of Flight 180. It's a great concept, fantastic acting, creative and highly unlikely ways of death accidentally killing people, especially if it's water-based. Also, while I am a fan of the gorier deaths that this series becomes known for, I like that this first one is kind of scaled back just to get you into the story, and then we'll add all the gory effects later. This is definitely probably the only movie of this entire franchise that even if you don't like gory horror movies, you'll probably be okay with this one. It's just a little more approachable for those who do not like the ooey gooey stuff. Number 1, Final Destination 2. This movie took everything that was set up in the first movie and pushed it to its limits. The kills are extremely gory, the storyline with its connections to the people involved in the first movie just works so well. Plus, good luck with that PTSD of passing trucks that are hauling things, especially even if you're not a horror fan. My parents do not like horror movies, and even they are aware of what this movie has done to the psyche of all people just in its sheer existence, because it's very hard for you to ignore at least that one shot that plays everywhere of the log falling off the truck and it's about to hit the cop. It's so good, it's so well done, and this is definitely the top tier for me as far as story, kills, graphics, everything comes together nicely, perfectly packaged, and that's why it's my number one. Anyways, what did you think of this list? Again, the same, your list, it's my list. What did you think down below in the comments while you're down there? Make sure you hit like and subscribe, doing all kinds of fun things here. You can follow me at RCA Reacts on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.com/@RCA Reacts. Come follow us here at The Cinefanatics. We are at The Cinefanatics on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching this. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.